Thanks to popular demand, thanks to the fact that young Paul Williams and myself are so hugely talented, the soccer show has become a raging success. Don't forget, from next week, Paulie, how excited are you, buddy? We're moving to a 7 o'clock time spot. Old pal, I'm going to sit down next to you. I'm going to tell you very, very quickly, don't forget, 7 o'clock next week for the soccer show. Tonight's show loaded with guests. We've got the coach of Port Melbourne. We've got the captain of the Sunshine Georgies. We've got all the regular segments. And, of course, there's me, which is pretty exciting in itself. Stay with us, won't you, for the next hour for the last late-night edition of the soccer show.
Yes, and welcome again to the show. And as Blakey said, we're at 7 p.m. as from next week. We're taking on the ABC News, Nicky Buckley, and also Neighbours. So stay tuned for a 7 o'clock kickoff next Monday night. Well, plenty of action of soccer again in the news this weekend. David Hill, ASF chairman, has decided to form an A-League, waving a big paycheck from pay TV channels in front of the NSL clubs. They can stick with them if they want and go their own way, or they can join the A-League and be part of a big marketing push for the National Soccer League. This may make redundant the federal court appearance tomorrow of the Melbourne Zebras and Heidelberg United as they put their cases forward to be involved in next season's NSL. Shocker Miles is on the show a bit later on with all the rumours and gossip around the league, and also our main game. It's St Albans against Green Gully Cavaliers from the Green Gully Reserve. Ironically though, it's a St Albans home game. We'll explain that to you just a bit later on. And we've had another letter in our mailbag. This one's from Ruben Demoski from the northern suburbs. He remembers my co-host Greg Blake from his days on The Ball when he was a reporter. He also says that Blakey's gone too serious. He feels that he should lighten up, enjoy himself a bit more and have a bit of fun on the soccer show. Blakey, you're too serious, mate. Loosen up. Get this
no, you're absolutely right. I aspire to be as loose as you on camera, Paulie. But all manner of criticism from young Ruben. So I hope this suffices for the tonight's show. But now, is that what you want, son? Is that what does this bring credibility to the soccer show? I think not. Let's press on, Paul.
Let's press on to more important matters.
Ruben Demoski, loser.
He's after you, Ruben. Just watch your step. Main game, St Albans against Green Gully. Join Greg and I at the Green Gully Reserve. It's Green Gully in the green and white stripes. Welcome to Green Gully Reserve for this crucial match at the bottom end of the Premier League. It's St Albans against Green Gully, and ironically it's St Albans who have the home tie here despite the game being played at Green Gully Reserve. And today's referee, Jim Markowski, gets the match underway. It's St Albans in the red shirts playing from left to right. Currently just 1 point behind Green Gully in the Premier League. Both teams, of course, very conscious of what's going on below them on the table. Green Gully with the early attack, an early test for the keeper. He's fumbled it. It's still not clear. McGloskey's in there. The shot comes in and an opening goal. What a start there for Green Gully. And it's Daniel Genovese who's opened the scoring. We would have less than 30 seconds on the clock. And it was all down to a mistake by the St Albans keeper, Keogh.
Gully come again. Up the middle. High ball. Markowski steps inside the tackle. Squares it. Icheski. That's a poor effort. Big turnover for the Saints. Kalina, long ball forward. Milbury chases it into the penalty area, runs it down one-on-one. Good save by the goalkeeper. Charlie Sant, he waited.
Turning inside, tries the shot. That was Tony Nasevsky, who we've seen already strike one from long range. Cleared down the line. Straight to Nasevsky. He's calling the shots currently for Green Gully. Waddell tried to get forward. Awkward, no, poor clearance. Genovese's in here. Still Genovese. Just past the post. And some sloppy defending again from St Albans, because they gifted Genovese with another opening.
Gully 3 years ago, Saints a couple of years back.
Taken quickly to Waddell. Likes to get forward from the sweeper's position. Down the line, here's Maglovsky. Nice turn inside from the youngster. Was bundled over though, no free kick. Colina takes over for St Albans, waiting for some support. Took a while to arrive, but it came in the end from Gashula. Throw into St Albans. Here's Gashula again, down the line. Easy to spot with the white headband and the long hair. Colina back. Free kick. In fact, it's a throw-in to St Albans. First real consolidated attack that they've put together. Colina back to the thrower. Cross comes in. High ball there. Couple underneath. It's flicked on. Pondoyak. Chance for him. Still Pondoyak. Tame effort in the end. Never really got his foot around the ball. We've had around 16 minutes of the first half. It's still St Albans 0. Green Gully 1. Genovese the difference between the two sides. Green Gully forward again. Awkward ball. Everyone's missed it, except for the number 5,
Paul Babbage.
The rotund little figure in the centre of the goal there.
Well, they've looked terribly disorganised at the back, St Albans, in this early going. Cross to take the corner for Green Gully at that northern end of the ground. Markovsky, Zlate, low and hard, top of the box for Gully. A miss, stepping onto it. Waddell tries to curl it. Good take by the goalkeeper in the end. Waddell, perhaps a little bit lazy with the shot. Tried to place it, tried to finesse it. Still a quality goalkeeper. Another infringement. First touch of the game from Richard Mahadovic is to concede a free kick. And a little bit of pusho-bumpo going on, and that's not to be expected. And who would walk in, who would lumber in and do a bit of pushing and shoving and telling everybody, well, you better leave it go, boys, as the biggest fellow on the park, Ivan Kalina. You wouldn't mess with him in a pink fit, would you? You'd have to be pretty stupid.
Throw in to be taken by Nasevsky down the line. Red shirts in numbers there. Green Gully win the throw. Nasevsky leaves it this time. Markovsky, the man who was just booked, he takes the throw. They all back off. He must have a long throw coming into this wind. We'll see what distance he gets. Now they come short. Nasevsky as well. He's had a good first half, Tony Nasevsky. Dancing his way through. Good ball inside to Markovsky. Backheel wasn't the best alternative on that occasion. And the Saints come away on the break. Colina's inside. He was bundled off the ball. He did manage to squeeze it back to there to Domir Muric. And Maglovsky with a miscontrol there got him past his marker. And across came the defence.
Across came the defence.
That wabbit again.
Be very, very quiet.
You've got to keep yourself amused somehow. It's not the game of the century, is it? It's not the clash of the Titans.
It's 9v10, and as you might expect, looking at the positions on the league ladder, sides struggling to really do a lot with the ball. Chance here for Green Gully to do something different. Corner comes in, right across. They all leave it. Shot, good shot too. McGlosky.
But that came off the post, and that was spectacular.
Great shot again from long range by Nasevsky.
Knocked it left foot. Goalkeeper got his hands to it. It came off the post and was finally cleared. But that was a particularly lethal strike and a top save by Sean Keogh, who saw it through a crowd and managed to double palm it onto the post. Best chance of the game.
Jolich with the throw. Oh, great ball inside by Pondoyak. Intelligent play. Jolich, flag stays down. Chip to the far post. Good jeweler it was. And the best move for St Albans today. And at the heart of it was the number 2, Ivan Jolich. He got behind his opposing fullback, clipped a perfect ball to the far post, and Gajula had his header blocked.